Yo, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. It's been almost a month, I think. An entire month since I've been here. HeyLangford GAMING. Playing games for gamers who don't have time to play games anymore. Hopefully this is actually working, because Restream's not showing it actually working on the browser. So, tis what it is. Mr. S is here, so I guess it is working. It's been a Mr. freaking stream so much. Patterson's here, so what's up, Mike? That's what I wanted to get into. I wanted to let you know what's been up. I've just been busy. It's such a cliche and crappy thing to use as an excuse of when you haven't been doing something you do enjoy doing, which is playing games, especially as a gamer who doesn't have time to play games anymore. But yeah, with basically the post-COVID schedule from the last 2 years, I got hockey back, teaching in class again, been rehearsing with bands again. Been started at a management company. New. Not again, but that's new. It was my lovely wife's birthday month this month. End of the year's coming up. Prepping for the holiday season already, even though it's still October and we still have to get through all the events of November. We'll be into December soon. And then it's my birthday month. So all of these things combining together, making a bit of a storm of things to do. And playing games has been one of those things that by the end of the day, I either have something else. Leafs are back. I think I'm up to nine things. Leafs are back too. They're playing Anaheim tonight, and I don't even want to watch it. That was one of my things, because I would have been working and watching the game off to the side. But I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to do that tonight. I'm just going to play games and not worry about what the buds are doing. Because who even knows anymore? They're out there for a pleasure skate right now. Anyways, I want to get into that. It's going to get me all heated up here. But yeah, there's too many things on the plate. So by the time it's like, 6 or 7. Gemma's here. How's it going, Gemma? Hope everything is well where you are. By the time it's 6 or 7, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll play something at like 9. And then I kind of want to either finish work and go to bed, or I want to like watch Netflix or something and then go to bed. I kind of just want to go to bed. That's kind of the main thing. But then I started thinking more about it, and it occurred to me, and it kind of goes back to the last stream that I had on here. Someone hopped on to the chat and was kind of doing the spammy thing about wanting to grow the channel and stuff. And I responded like, I'm not looking to grow the channel. I'm looking to just kind of hang out here. And it really kind of sunk in the next day. It's like, I'm not even like 1 foot in on this really. Like, I enjoy making the overlays and I enjoy streaming. I enjoy the chat. Yes, Patterson. I enjoy the chat, but it's like there's some anxiety around setting all of this up, making sure, the text is correct at the bottom of the screen, making sure there's a thumbnail, making sure the game might be decent to stream as well. Make sure that all the data there so it's searchable if people want to find it. Because I would love to have more people in here who wouldn't. But it's like that hour it takes to set all of that stuff up makes me not want to play. Because it's like the extra work that has to go into it. It's kind of like if you go to the gym. Once you have your gym clothes on and you're at the gym, going to the gym is really easy. It's getting the clothes on and actually getting there, or whatever order that operation is going to happen. So for me, I was like, maybe Restream.io, while it's a great service, if you want to broadcast this out to many different platforms, maybe that's actually where the bottleneck is. Maybe that's the pain point for me actually doing this. So if you see down below, down there, this will probably be my last Restream.io, where it's going out to Facebook and Twitch and stuff like that. But if you're on YouTube, you are safe, because I think I can just get things set up here on OBS. So if I want to just hit stream, it's already going to be ready to go, and I can set things up in OBS. I don't need to worry about making thumbnails or anything. Some people enjoy doing that. There's an added stress there doing that kind of stuff to make sure, try to make it look good. But again, like, I'm not looking to grow the channel, but I still do like streaming. I still like chatting and hanging out and stuff. And also I do treat this as a little bit of a vlog as far as something that's going on in my life. So things have been pretty good, but that's where I've been these days. A lot of things just kind of on the plate. So without further ado, it is October 30th. Last stream was September 27th, so we're just over an entire month. So way late. Wish a happy birthday again to my lovely wife. This is her birthday month. She has roughly 28 hours left of it. We went over that today. She wanted to extend her birthday month into November. And I had to call her on that. Say, you know what? You know, if you can't break the rules at Sephora, you can't break the rules in this household either. Long story joke about that. Anyways, Halloween. There's lots of scary games out there. I did see Plague Tale Requisition. I think this new one, or Requiem or something like that. The next Plague Tale's out. I really enjoyed the first one, so I'm looking sort of forward to playing the next one if I can find some time. But anyways, there's a few horror games that I was looking at playing. SCORN. SCORN just came out. I watched the trailer on that. I had a little peek at some of the reviews to make sure it wasn't a complete garbage pile on fire. It looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like an in-motion, the band Tool. Has nothing to do with it, but it looks kind of like their album artwork, but in video game form. So I'm kind of curious to see how that is. So without further ado, let's hop into that. Checking the chat here. Patterson saying, what management company? FM. I joined FM. They want to get something together there. They got the bright minds. Maybe had a lapse in judgment, but they asked me if I was interested in joining them, and that's been something that's been in the works for a while now. And yeah, it just became. I don't have them. Oh, I do. I think I do have them with me. That became like business card official. It's got the name on there and stuff like that. I can't. It's not even in focus. It is what it is, but. Yeah, I'll show it again later. But yeah, I became business card official, and then I asked him, can I announce some stuff online? So I did that, posted that on Instagram. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what next year has to hold, sort of thing. So Gemma says, going good. Tomorrow's my first live show in a long time. Pretty excited about it. That's awesome. You're playing bass? Playing drums? Bass or drums? Better says, hell yeah. Says I heard automatic last night. Oh, I'm sure that brought back some memories from 2017. Mr. S says, happy birthday to your wife. I will pass that along, Mr. S. All right, let's hit the button on SCORN here. See what's happening in this game. This is a cloud gaming game, apparently. You can't install this. So we'll see what actually happens here. But yeah, enjoying life. Enjoying playing hockey. Been playing out, playing goal. Played goal last night. Let 9 goals in. That's okay. Organizer of the game needed a goalie. I usually play it for that one. After he was apologizing, I was like, no, it's all good. It's still fun exercise. Nobody got hurt. He wanted a high-scoring game. He got one. Kept it under 10. Paris says, Miss Sohn. That's it, actually. Well, again, if we all had a time machine, if we all had DeLoreans, we could go back. All right, so SCORN. We'll see what is happening here in this game. Oh, this one. The brightness, so you can just barely see it. Yeah, not following that. Look at that. It's gross. That's gross. Settings, always. Controls, always. Because I need to invert. Where do you invert the... camera settings? Invert y-axis. That is the up and the down. Oh, also on the VR tip, new Oculus is announced. Oculus Pro. Some people are starting to get it as well. Stress says, take good care from. I try my best. I try my best to spoiler. That's not the Canadian way of saying it. I try my best to spoiler in the best ways possible. So, all right, new game. That's someone sleeping in some bio muck. I don't know what to expect. I know this is supposed to be a horror game, but you never really know what they mean when they're talking about horror. So. Genesis bass. I was supposed to play drums, but the bassist broke his arm and taken his place. How are you gonna take the bass place? What do you prefer playing, drums or bass, Gemma? Well, that's all gross. I know I said I wasn't going to watch the Leafs game, but I'm just going to put the box score on off to the side. 1-0 Leafs. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the reason why we can't be winning games. A bad luck charm. All right, there we go. Box score off to the side. Austin Matthews. Heating it up. He doesn't want the coach to get fired. He doesn't want to have to make new friends. All right, controller's vibrating a lot right now. Okay, so I have human hands. That's good. Gemma says, I really love drums as first place, but bass is amazing. Well, bass is fun. When you have like a good bass tone going on, it's pretty boss. All right, I'm now playing, now officially playing here. I guess I fell down there. All right, here we go. This button? There's supposed to be puzzles in this game too. Oh, maybe that's how I came in. It looks really good. This game looks super good. Patterson's ended up the Series S7 internet currently figures pointless to get it and thinking more about PS5. It's all good. Just get when the time is right, get the system that you need. I did hear a there's the Series S and the Series X, but I did hear some complaints apparently with some of the video game publishing companies, or not publishing companies, but some of the game makers were saying that it's a bit of a pain in the butt because there's enough of a difference in power between the X and the S. So, which sounds really awful when I say it out loud, but there's a difference between those two consoles when it comes to the power that they have. So having to make games that run on Series S is kind of dragging some of their games down because they could run better on the X and look better, but because they have to run on the S, it's not ideal. Basically, they're just like, this is a cool idea, but like, I wish we didn't have to do this idea. Yeah, there's supposed to be kind of some puzzly stuff here. So, Stress says last he moved into a new house, the top of the Netherlands. That sounds good. Congrats on the new house. Moving sucks. A friend told me he was helping someone move today, and I was like, my knee-jerk reaction was, friends don't help friends move over the age of like 35. After a certain point, you're just like, you know what? You're gonna have to hire. This is a job. You're gonna have to hire people to do this. Jim says, also singing tomorrow. I missed being in the station. I played 2 shows this summer, and I could have played a third one, but it just didn't work out. And then there's some tours that didn't work out, and there's just a bunch of things that didn't work out. What is this? This is highlighted. Looks interesting. Is that person or thing? Patterson says, sorry, Mr. says that's really need to sell the old land. Well, I think that means you left behind old Langford Lake there, or Langford Pond, or Langford whatever there was there. But hopefully the future, it works out with the new place. Patterson says, have you heard the new Saint Sony? I have not heard the new Saint Sony single. I've heard like clips of it on Instagram, but I have not actually listened to it. I admit I'm really bad at listening to music sometimes. What is this? I guess I'll just put my fist in it. Oh, and I'm going to regret it instantly because, yeah. That being said, at least he just put his fist in it and not anything else. We'll do some weird stuff. Okay, what's this? I guess that's how I open things up. That's an interesting looking thing there. That is interesting. That is stuff that looks like stuff. Anyways, I guess we'll just go over here now. Maybe we can do some stuff with this stuff. There we go. I don't know what I did there, but it's working. Mistress says, but at least I own a boat now. That's good. Everyone loves a boat. Boats are great, especially if you have to deal with water. Can I run through that? I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but that's what I did. So I'm glad I'd done it. Patrick says Mick Mars retiring from touring. Yep, it's about time. It's about time. I feel sort of bad saying this, but it's like it's bittersweet or sweetly bitter at times seeing how old some touring musicians are, and it's like touring is not easy at all. Like I saw the new Blink video and I was like, wow, they really look old. I'm glad they're still doing it. I'm glad they got together and could do it, but it's like it looked old. HD is not kind. It's not kind to the face. Try this again. Okay, that doesn't work. What about this one? Okay, not totally sure what I need to do with that one. There's a lot of like gross smushy sounds in this game. Jim says I can imagine the first band I was in last month didn't work out at all. Oh, there's 1,000 bajillion reasons why bands don't work out. So that's why like I do give bands props for staying together for like 30 years, 40 years. All right, this is supposed to be a horror game, but like I'm not getting to the horror yet though. I feel like this is just a lot of I'm gonna have to sit there. I think it's gonna make me sit there. Let me go down there. Oh, that's my body. That is different. Apprentice says, did you see that Godsmack's called it quits after this next album? Again, it's the whole recording touring cycle. Like I can understand that, but I did not see that. Let's see what this thing does. So far, this is the opposite of Serious Sam. Serious Sam was just like, here's guns, start shooting everything. This is like, here's puzzles. Oh, was it really Matthews, Nylander, and Marner on the line? Wow, that is a good line. All right, maybe there's some game here. Let's try this. Okay. Maybe this is a puzzle? Oh, I mean, this one looks broken. Oh, there we go. You can push them around. You can just break it. Okay, this actually looks like a puzzle now. Oh, farts. 1-1. I know I said I wasn't going to watch it, but now I'm watching it, kind of. I'm just not sure what this wants me to do. But that's what these puzzles are in a lot of these games. Like, I'm not sure what some of these, like, really, I guess, do. Patterson says, heard Dead Sets come. Nope, didn't hear that. That is faulty source. Again, we've been over that. Just, that feels like forever ago now. Okay, maybe I need to put one of the ones with lights on top of that thing. Maybe that's what I need to do. I could believe in that. Okay, how do I do that? I'm totally guessing, but I think I need to put one of the ones with lights on it on top of the move that? No. Why can't I move that one? Okay, see if this works. Will this do the thing? Maybe. Because there's the other one too, where I can... This one like grabbed it and moved something. Don's here. How's it going, Don? Been forever. Is it gonna get the thing? It is gonna get the thing. Oh, it broke and fell out. Okay. So that didn't work. That was attempt number 1. Unsuccessful. But I think that's the puzzle. I think that's what we're supposed to do here. Maybe this one. All right, let's try that one. One of the reviewers compared some of the puzzles in this to the game Myst. M-Y-S-T. Okay, didn't like that one. Not a fan of that one. Try another one of the ones that had lights on it. Can I not move that? Oh, because it's got 2 of them. Okay. I feel I should be able to move that one. Where can I move that? Oh, because it needs like one of the... Okay, I got it. I got why that wasn't working. Also need to take that off. Okay, so I need to move both of those up. This is one of those things, like, I think when you figure it out, you're like, oh yeah, obviously that's what I should have been doing. But just how you get there. How you get there can be a bit of a thing sometimes. It's like life. A lot of things like life. There's a lot of things to move out of the way here. Don says, I love Myst. That's an oldie I played in my... yeah, that's classic. That's some classic gaming. Because it also looked awesome at the time, too. All right. I think we're oh, parts. It's like I want to restart this puzzle because I think I understand it now. At least what I think I'm supposed to do. Oh, I can just move this. Move that down there. Oh, parts. Need to move those down there. It's like every single one of these has to fit in a very specific space. That is unforgiving. Because all that's fine. Don says, looked amazing, sounds... Yeah, no, Myst was like... I don't want to say it was ahead of its time. Because there was lots of games that were trying to do stuff. But, like... It definitely looked pretty good. Like, I know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm just not sure how to... With how things are right now in this section of the game, I'm just not sure how to get everything where it needs to go. Well, there we go. That is a step closer. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. That up here. Oh, farts. I need to get like one more piece down there. Every single thing has to fit just exact. This puzzle isn't annoying, though. It's not annoying. I've definitely dealt with some annoying puzzles. This is not one of them. This is trying, but it is not annoying. Okay, I need to move that there. I got it. There we go. Only took an hour. Now we will see... Oh, I gotta move that thing out of the way, I think. It moved automatically. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. If I don't, then I don't know what I'm doing. Gemma says, I'm heading off for tonight. Sorry, today, guys. I haven't checked in thing. Thanks for stopping by, Gemma. Hope you're doing well. Have a happy Halloween weekend. Be safe tomorrow. Oh, this looks like it. Old scarab looking thing. Patterson says, did you get HL 23? I did not. It was not on my list of to-dos. You can see last month I've not played much games. So did not get HL 23. 2-0. Dennis Malgin for the Leafs. Good job. Okay, that is now running. Not walking. Okay, so that's one puzzle. So if that's what the puzzles are like in this game, that's not too bad. That took me a while to figure it out, but again, with these game mechanics, sometimes you just need to figure out how the game thinks. And then you can think along with it. It looks awesome. Like, if you're not into this, I'm sure it looks terrible, but as far as the detail on everything, it looks fantastic. Power says, is Stella going trick-or-treating? I figure she'll dress up as a cat with a bear hat, and she'll go get herself some candy. Not a bad idea. Okay, I think I did one puzzle. Maybe this is a big circle, and there's a big bunch of puzzles to do. So far, we've not shot anything. We're not blown anything up. All the Gears games are on Xbox X Game Pass as well. I really enjoyed those games, so kind of curious to play some more of them. They are cover shooters. We know that. Not a big surprise, but the story was decent on them. Yeah, I think I just did the one puzzle so far. Stella does rule. Like, she literally rules around here. I was trying to do laundry, and I was trying to get the bed sheets off the bed, and she's getting really, really mad because she was like wanting to sleep on the bed, and like, but I need to go in the washing machine, and then it's Sunday, and chores. I have a schedule, and she was not having it. So I had to kind of like half wrap her up in one of the other blankets and move her, and then take the bed sheets off, and then move her back onto the bed. She was pretty mad. She just stared at the window, understandably, disapprovingly. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's the elevator. Is there a band called HeyLangford? There should be a band called HeyLangford. It's a good band name. So yeah, this is supposed to be a horror game. I really don't feel the horror right now at all. I'm not getting there yet. We need to push something down here. That's turned the right way. We need to move that. That's the first noise of the game. There's like a thing up there making noise. Because I'm seeing on the floor here, there's kind of like railroad tracky looking things. So I feel like you need to line those up so you can move something around. That would make sense. All right. Because that's locked. Yeah, so you need to somehow get that to stay open. All puzzles. I will say, like, I'm missing Resident Evil 7 right now. Like, that was a really, really well done game. As much as it was a Resident Evil game and how it was kind of designed and how you kind of move through it. Fantastic game. I'm still waiting for 8 to hit Game Pass so I can play that. The idea, like, I understand the company, the publishers and gaming companies need to get paid, but like $60 for a new game, $70 for a new game, it's just like, that is That's steep. It was 20 bucks? No problem. 30 bucks? Maybe. 90 bucks? Definitely no. Paris says, thought you're missing that shell. I got the games. I got the score on beside me right now. Between that and real hockey, I'm good. That itch is scratched. Oh, maybe it's over here. Nope. This looks like I can interact with it, but maybe I have to get the thing up there to fall down on top of this. Can I climb up here? Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. Maybe this is the thing. Maybe this is the thing that does the stuff. Oh, that needs to drop it, I think. Oh, there we go. I'm just pressing the use button. Okay. Maybe this is the way to do this. Okay, maybe not. Paris says that NHL 23. Nope, zero interest. Zero interest in playing that. We've been over this. I see you have not remembered. That's okay. Okay, that's kind of disturbing. Well designed, but disturbing. I'm gonna put it here because I think you can activate this. I don't know if this is good for it, but that's super disturbing. I don't know what that did exactly, but it seems not impressed. This is the horror part, I guess. Okay, I don't know if we're supposed to go here. This is where we went. I think I need to go that way. Okay, I'm gonna... This definitely must be the horror part. Yeah, okay, this is probably part of the horror part. Okay, that's that thing. I feel like this needs to turn. How do we get that to turn? Don says gross. It's definitely... Unsightly. I think that'd be one word for it. Maybe we need to climb up there. Maybe this. I think that's what I needed to do. Nope. Oh, parts. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, my guy's down there. I think I wanted to get him over there. All right, I think that's it. Can I fall off this? Will not let me jump off that. Don says, of course I'm eating. Well, I'm sorry. I should have put a warning on this. All right, I think this is good. All right, just close your eyes, Don. I'll tell you when you can open them back up. Oh, and plug your ears too. All right, I need to just have a little look-see here. I think this is the way I want to go. Yep. Unfortunately, for whatever's going on in there, this is the way I think we got to go. So it's got to move that over one. You can't run in this game, I don't think. Definitely missing the idea of running right now. There's the thing. There we go. Let's walk back down again. Hopefully this person has a step counter. She's getting a lot of steps in today. So far there's no story, there's no dialogue, there's no why are you doing anything. You are just simply existing in a world. There we go. Man, I'm dead. Just showed up to say on YouTube, man, I'm dead. That is quite accurate for who you seem to be. Paris says, what are you eating? Oh, Don. Oh, Don, what Don's eating. Still gonna pick it up? All right, so I guess the other button's just gonna push it into that hole. And this doesn't make me a bad person. I'm just doing the thing that the game wants me to do. Oh, is it gonna scoop it out? Oh, that's gross. That's kind of gross. I don't know what that accomplished. Achievement unlocked, 102. Hand in hand. Oh, that's a funny one. Sorry, Don, if you were eating. Still. Which I'm pretty sure you were. Oh, I needed the second hand to open that other door. Okay, I got it. I got it. That was a long way to go to get that hand. Because you need the one hand to hold the one thing and then to unlock the door and the thing to open it. I got it. I think I got it. Well, I guess you can run. Just gotta find it. What is this? I'll know it when I see it. I just don't remember where it is. Do I have a map? I believe I don't have a map. Also waiting for Far Cry 6 to hit Game Pass. I've heard it's very much a Far Cry game, but I'm okay with... I liked Far Cry a lot. What I mean by that is just more of the same. Okay, maybe I can go back down the elevator. Dunn says, I'm always eating every time I hop on when you're playing no matter what time. Doesn't mean I'm always eating, just seems to happen. Well, it's just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Where did I put the elevator? All right, hour in, I think. Let's see where we get to. It's nice to see everyone on here tonight is on YouTube. Again, I'm going to be not using Restream going forward. Just using YouTube. Just try to keep it simple. One less thing to worry about getting the stream started. Can I use the... Maybe I need two hands. Okay, I think I need to find another hand. Jeez, just when you think you got enough hands. Oh, it was like right here? No, this is a different spot. That looks like a saw. No, that was like a saw blade. No, it is a saw blade. Maybe I need to get a second one of these things. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm gonna follow this track here. Patterson says from 2015, what's going on with Pocket Studios? No, it closed a long time ago. Okay, I need to get a second one and then bring it up. Okay, I got you. I got you. I just gotta find it. Maybe I need to bring the chair back too. Yeah, 2015. I think Pocket closed in 2015. Or maybe 2016 or 17. It was a while ago though. They closed. Is there a second hand here? Is there a second hand? If they let me move this, then chances are I need to bring this back. Computer says no. So maybe there's just a second one hanging out here. Patterson says it's 2022. I know, but you're asking questions like it's 2015. It's near your studio. Currently Blind Science is my studio, but I'm not doing stuff here since the COVID times. Which I'm actually okay with. Mixing stuff's fine, but as far as having people in, I'm good. I've been good. Need a hand. There's a hand around here somewhere. Where are you recording now? Evans Blue. Actually, Evans Blue's working on new stuff already. I don't know if people are supposed to know that, but they are. Oh, can I shove my fist in that? Why not? Oh, that hand. Oh, and I got a second one of these now. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got this figured out. I know what's happening now. I got this. And I put this onto that. And that's on that. And that stays like that. Leave that hand in there. Then I can unlock it. Who they sign with? I have no idea who they're signed with. I think the new Parable record, I think Kev's working with Alex Gerst on that one. I do believe. Just based on Instagram and Facebook. I'm up here in Nowheresville, Ontario. I'm good. I made a lot of records. I'm satisfied. There we go. Excuse me. All that for an elevator? That's a lot of parts down there. It's like a cross between Tool and Iron Maiden. There might not be a point of this game either, which probably sounds really weird for a game, but some games are just like, they leave a lot to the imagination where you just kind of complete tasks. That's okay too. If you were here with me when I was playing through that game Inside, that's still like, I went through and watched some of the like, you know, explain the ending and stuff like that, and it totally changed how that game was. And it was already a cool game. It was really neat how it actually worked and stuff, but just like going through and playing again after, not playing or watching the explanations of the ending and stuff, are just like, they did a really good job. Went over my head what they did, but when they had explained to me, I was like, good stuff. Patterson in Patterson forums saying, did Kevin kick Chandler? No, he did not. Dan's still with Evans Blue. I think he may have left. Cannot pronounce it properly. Emissary or emissary echo. It's one of those words you don't really see or hear very often, so never took the time to learn how to pronounce it properly. Don saying, now the horror begins. I think you are right. I think there's some horror on the horizon. See what I did there? Oh, stick my hands in these. This game should really just be called I Stick My Hands in It, because that's kind of all it is. Sure. Stuff that looks like stuff. All right. Now there's 2 of those. Not sure what that accomplished. It made a bunch of sounds. That we do know. Paris says, I miss Dead Set Society. Well, I'm glad people are still listening. It's always appreciated. People are still buying CDs, too. Excuse me. Which is always appreciated. I'll say it's interesting, the amount of people that will buy a Dead Set or Tense Machine CD and then immediately buy a Dead Set or Tense Machine CD. It's quite often. I do appreciate it. Speaking of, Brendan's starting with, I think Standstills are heading out with 3 Days Grace and the warning really soon. Some US and Canada dates. That should be good. Happy for B getting out there playing. Living through B. B's out there touring. Patterson says, what's sad is the Dead Society is on permanent hiatus. Well, if that's how you interpreted the announcement a few years ago at this point, then yes, I can understand the sadness. Understand the sadness that would be there. The heart of Patterson. Dead Society sadness. It's a lot of S's, a lot of sibilants there. Oh, there's a button there. Oh. Can't do anything with that yet. Don says, are you going where? Oh, going to see the show? Probably not. I'm still not really like into going to concerts. My brain's like not totally there yet with the crowds. It took a lot for me to go to Rage. Ended up going quickly to go see Gorillaz, but we left like with a little bit left in the show to beat the crowd to get out. But who knows? We'll see. Oh, come on. Oh, that's how I got up here. Never mind. Patterson loves to beat a dead horse. So what I don't understand is why you guys can't come out and say that we're permanent instead of leading people. I don't think anyone's really being led on, except maybe present company. So I think everyone's kind of like good and cool with things, and you know, sometimes you just put things, you gotta put things on the shelf. Maybe you'll come back to it sooner or later. Who knows? We got other things going on. Everyone's pretty happy. Everyone's pretty healthy. Relatively healthy, I would say. I feel relatively healthy. But yeah, no one's really making much of a fuss. So, no, FM's not wondering. No, we broke our deal with them, or not broke our deal with them, but we dissolved that contractual relationship a while ago. I think that's when it was. They're super cool. And it'd be really awkward if you're like, yeah, Mike, now that you're kind of working with us on the management side, when do you get your band together? When do you get them back out there? No, everybody's good. Okay, there's more over here, I think. There's more stuff over here. I just gotta find out where the stuff is. So this thing came up, but it's like, what does that do? What is that for? What is that? Why? Harrison says, Trollian Fashion, what bands are you managing through Fire? Well, they're already on FM. Just working on a few things right now with them. More this year is just kind of onboarding. It's just, where is this going? Oh, okay. Maybe there's something up here. Yeah, this year was kind of more onboarding, and then next year I'll start digging in on a few things. Trolling Fashion. Asking certain questions trying to get certain kinds of reactions, Patterson. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. But who knows? What's onboarding? Onboarding is kind of figuring out, well, not figuring out, but bringing people in, bringing employees in, how they're going, well, not employees, but just letting them know how they want things to be done, just protocol, just how the business works, how they kind of function. I feel like there's more things that should be doing here. I'm just not seeing any. If there's anything this can grab. Paris says, what bands are we working with next year? That is a next year's announcement thing. That's an announcement later thing. Why do you feel like you need to be the first to know everything all the time? Paris says, what major... See, that's a Trollian question to ask. Major label bands we'll be working with. I'm a new manager. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe there'll be some announcements that may surprise you. Don says, I'm definitely behind on what everybody's doing lately. I feel like 2020, 21, 2022 are all kind of like whatever years. There's 1,000 days that like don't matter. I feel like if you want to catch up with people, next year is the year to do it. Because you're like, hey, what have you been up to the last 1,000 days? And then people can fill you in because hopefully it's going to make more sense going forward. Like you need to spend a lot of time searching for things in this game that you can activate or interact with. And I wouldn't call that part of the horror thing. Because believe me, I'm trying to find directions here. Patterson says, words, I thought you would know the answers. Well, there's certain things that you announce when you're ready. And there are certain things that are just not sorted out yet. So then you have announcements later. Paris says, what announcements, Mike? How will I know the announcements? That's the thing. The best place, just follow me on Instagram. Not to pad my numbers, Patterson. I'm not trying to do that. But if you want to know the goings on in my life, that is the best place. You can just follow there. And then if I'm online here, you can ask. But I'll probably tell you nothing. So I'm just letting you know that in advance. So it's not a big surprise. But the announcements will happen on Instagram. Patterson says, I don't have Instagram. Well, then you will not be in the loop. You will not be in the circle of knowledge, of information, as it is released to the public. I'm sorry, but them's the breaks. I think I need to get over there. I feel like there's a thing over there, but I don't know if I can interact with that. Paris says, why not put it on Facebook? Because it's easier for me to just bash it onto Instagram. I usually do share it from Instagram to Facebook as well, though, so there is that. But usually just put it on Instagram, and then if the app wants me to allows me to share it that day, then I'll share it. But sometimes it doesn't work. The ripe old age, 27, I'm like, yeah, I'm not fussing around with this. And I quit. So if you're on Instagram, that's the safest. Patterson says, never mind, I can't see what's on Facebook because he won't add me. Sorry, add Mond. Sorry, Freudian slip there. Because he won't add me, never Mond. Yeah, no, we've been over this, Patterson. You can only rage quit a heavily one-sided friendship online so many times until someone's like, I'm not adding you on here. You can follow, But I'm not adding you on there. I'm good. I'm not on there that much anymore either. I do scroll on Instagram. I'm really curious, actually, talking about socials. I'm curious to see what happens to Twitter. With Mr. Elon Musk buying that. He better have zero child support payments to make if he just bought Twitter for $44 billion. That is a for sure. There's death, there's taxes, and there's Elon Musk. Should owe zero in child support payments after buying Twitter for $44 billion. Just throwing that out there. I mean, like, nobody should have child support payments paid, but, like, that guy, for sure. He's got a few kids now. All right, we're back here. I'm not sure. Because we put the little egg thing in there, and then the towery thing came up, and then I feel like nothing else happened there after that. Don says all the actions on Insta. Well, Insta's basically become TikTok when it comes to the amount of videos that are on there now. It kind of is what it is. Insta used to be pictures, and they're like, yeah, pictures aren't going to do it anymore, so we're not going to be videos now. Tis what it is, though. I'm just waiting to see something stupid that's like right here that I missed, and then I just don't see what that's supposed to do. Can this thing pick me up? How about that? That would be a good idea. Totally not, like, I see the what's it called? The little logo or symbol above it changes sometimes, but I don't see it do anything. Oh, it's just telling me it's at a frame. Okay. I don't know. Patterson says Twitter are for quitters. Well, I do like some of the commentary on there. Some of the communications on there. There's definitely a lot of bots on there. That I'm curious to see if Musk and co can get rid of some of the bots on there. So I'm curious with how divided. Oh, maybe up here. Oh, maybe this is it. Nope. No, I've already been up here. With how divided so many people are online, maybe that's something that they can address. Because maybe the bots are on one side or the other. So that could be a thing. Maybe not. Maybe they'll make it worse. That could be another thing too. Part of me too thinks sometimes that Musk just wants to kind of stir the pot. And it is what it is that way. Because that is a role in the world as well. Someone that just likes to see chaos. So I have to believe some people have good intentions. I also have to believe some people are just in it to just kick the old hornet's nest once in a while just to see what happens. And they know it's going to happen. But they're just kind of curious how bad it could get sometimes. So Okay, I really feel like whatever it is in this room somewhere. Patterson Forms asking, Miss Lexbook's live. Oh, it was fun, but again, be back in class now. Like, and kind of, it's hard to find time to do that stuff. Like, it was just, it fit well having the summer off. When are you gonna have Andrew Goodfriend on Dear Band? Again, no plans on coming back to that either right now, with just how busy things are with the schedule. It was fun. Again, there's just, like, I know at the beginning of 2020, I talked to a bunch of people about streaming and stuff. I'm like, you just have to just keep going with it, because, like, a lot of people are going to drop off. And if you can keep it going, I think it's going to benefit in the long run. But it's really hard to keep that stuff going when the rest of life gets busy again. And I wasn't ignorant to that. Like, I definitely knew that would be a thing, and you just have to kind of plow through it. But it's just been super tough to keep some of that stuff going unless it was already, like, really rolling along. It was fun, though. Again, you just put, like, I like to try stuff, and then if I'm good for a while, I'll just put it on the back burner and I'll do something else. You know, life is, as I stare into this pit of body parts here, you know, life is short. And I do believe you should try as many things as you can, as long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting anybody else in the process. So, doing the podcast thing, though, like, it is fun. It takes a lot of time. Even at the level that I was playing around with it, like, it does take a good amount of time to organize things, do some research on. Like, it's one thing to, like, have your friend on and you can chat about stuff, but, like, it's definitely worthwhile to try to do some research and dig down a little bit so you can maybe ask more interesting questions or get some more interesting topics. But, like, there's a lot of work that goes into it. It's not just like, hey, how's it going? What are you up to? I heard you did some stuff. Do you want to talk about any of it for, like, an hour? Because I have no questions prepared. Because that's what some of them are. And they're not good. And then you're there and you realize you did no homework. And you're like, I'm now making content for you. And you did no homework on this. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the whole thing here. Disappointed in myself for not doing my homework. So know in advance you weren't going to do your homework. I'm disappointed in you for not doing your homework. But, like, more you than me. Like, 51% I'm disappointed in you right now. I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go here. Because you can't jump. You can only interact with things. That's it. This says no. You can't fall down a hole. I see something here, but I don't know how to make that thing come up. Paris says, we're still at Surprise. She's upstairs probably sleeping on the cat condo or on the little cardboard scratch car thing she has, or upstairs in the bedroom or on the vent. We are in Canada. The heat's on now. So the vent is a, no pun intended, pretty hot place to sit. Okay, game looks awesome. Totally not sure what to do right now. Completely lost. I can admit it. Completely lost now. Because in the last puzzle, everything was kind of close together. In this puzzle, not so much. Because this thing came up, but I don't understand why. I don't understand the significance of it. I like how you have inventory and stuff and you can heal yourself. Like, I don't feel like any of that is relevant in this game so far. With things you can and cannot do. At least you can't fall off things and die. That was a good thing to not include. You can fall off things in games. It's really annoying. It's going to be annoying too when I find it, because I'll be like, oh, of course. This thing's been here the whole time. Patterson, Mike, has Don been to your house for cook? No, not been to the house for a cookout. It's an interesting question. Mainly like cookout. You chose the word cookout. So everyone's bringing their barbecues. Or what's this? What's the name of this? The small barbecue? The hibachi? Something like that. Alright, if I was the next thing to do in this game, where would I be? Can't interact with that. Maybe there's just no more game. It's just like, hey, just walk around here endlessly. Don says, I miss my big barbecue time. We packed up our well, not packed up, but we winterized ours a couple weeks ago. The last nice weekends we had here was like, this is it. I think it was actually last weekend. Mowed the lawn one more time. Put the mower away. Had one more barbecue. Just made some seasoned drumsticks. It was pretty good. But yep. Shut down the barbecue for the winter. Sad. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do in this game. I know it's probably really, like, right in front of my face, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to do to advance this game right now. I will give it another 7 minutes of effort. And then we'll see where we're at. I want to play something scary. It is Halloween weekend. I was hoping this would be scarier because the review said it was pretty scary, but it's just the visuals. Like, I don't feel like I'm in danger at all. I actually feel like I'm just wandering around. I feel like I'm wandering around and there's actually no danger here. Even though whatever happened to that little eggy person thing looked pretty bad. Little potato bug man. That was a bad thing, whatever happened to it. But like overall, not too scary what's going on in here. There's a couple other games that looked much scarier, so I'm kind of curious to try those ones in the near future if I have time. So once again, I won't be using Restream anymore. I'm gonna just go over to YouTube. So sounds like everybody here is already on YouTube, which is excellent. So yeah, if I hop on here, I can just beep boop a few buttons and go live, and I'm good. I don't need to worry about setting things up anymore, because that was slowing me down. It's giving me anxiety because it takes like an hour to actually like build everything and like make a thumbnail and then get the post ready to go and then pick a time. And then you're kind of waiting around. I want to be able to just hit the buttons. Powder says, are the drumsticks better than Country Club? No, well, drumsticks are good. But Country Club is Country Club. It's pretty good. Definitely a place to stop if you're in the area. It does feel like forever since I've been in the area. Part of me too with this game, it's like, it's 2022. We've made a lot of games. You shouldn't get stuck in any game at this point. If someone gets stuck in your game, I feel like you failed as a game designer. And you can easily say like, well, you know, you shouldn't get stuck, or, you know, just look around, try harder. You didn't give your best. But like, there's no excuse for someone to get stuck in a game these days and not know where to go. Because really good level design knows how to guide the player through, and they spend time watching people play and go, oh, this is where they got hung up on it. And then they fix that. So while you feel like you're wandering around and exploring under your own free will, they're actually nudging you the direction that they want you to go. So things like this right now, where I've been probably wandering around for 20 minutes and not really sure what to do, that's on the game designers. So they've made a beautifully grotesque looking game, but it's not functional. If someone like myself, who has played a few games, although not many games as I would like to have played in the last couple of years, especially, for someone like myself to get stuck in a game, that's on you. That's on the designers. Specifically, the level designers. Let's call them that. People who design the levels. So I feel like that's a thing. Oh, I thought someone scored. I saw some action on the box score over here. Yep, great looking game, but it's broken. It's broken. No idea where to go. Don says, having said that, it is a lot like Myst. No, it is. It's definitely got that. But that being said, like, if this game's supposed to be 4 or 6 hours long, I don't want to be spending a half an hour not knowing where to go. Like, I think that's not good. This day and age, like, not to hold someone's hand through it, but like, get them through it. Because like, I won't open this game back up. I will not hit go on this again after, because this part isn't fun. Like, it's not cool enough of a game where I'm like, I really want to know what happens. Like that Hellsinger game, that rhythm-based shooting game, like, I'll open that back up again. That was cool. It was super hard, but like, I'll open that one up again. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't know where I'm supposed to go in this game, so a little bit disappointed. I wanted it to be cool. Back to main menu. Sure. I really wanted to like this game. I really, really did. But I have no idea where to go in it. Language? Excuse me. There's a lot of different languages. Oh, it's just the it's just the what's it called? Like the screen. It's not probably not like actual dialogue, so. Well, that was SCORN, or this has been SCORN on Xbox One. It's available on Game Pass. Hopefully, if someone else is playing this game, they have better luck than I did playing it. I did enjoy what I got to actually enjoy from this, but not knowing where to go and not having any kind of indicators whatsoever where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do. That being said, there's games like this where like I would rather just put Don saying, well, night guys, good to see you too, Don. Hope your weekend's been going good. And if you are handing out candy tomorrow, hopefully you have lots of little ones coming by. It's always something we look forward to around here. Back to the game. There's certain games these days where I would almost rather just put the playthrough on off to the side and just watch someone else play it just to see how it is. Like, I'm not getting enough from this game. There's not enough sense of accomplishment. Figuring out some of the actual puzzles is kind of neat, but like, I know the puzzles would get solved. I don't feel like I'm actually accomplishing much. Maybe the game gets a lot better. I probably will put the playthrough on tomorrow just out of curiosity because it says it's 4 to 6 hours long, so it's not super long. Game's been out for a couple weeks already. I wish the flow of the game moved a little bit quicker than what it is. What was happening with it. Anyways, but yeah, looks amazing. Sounds are good. There's that one thing with the little potato bug person where, yeah, it's a bit disturbing there, but not so much horror in here. But maybe I've been ruined because horror for me in most games is just like that anxiety that's there. Like even playing Inside, like that game, because you just keep trying to stay alive the whole time. Like there's a survival element there. That makes it a better horror game. Resident Evil 7, obviously, that one. There's a lot of horror in there too. Like it looks amazing, but also it's just that adrenaline gets going because you're trying to survive. I don't feel like I'm trying to survive here. I can't even fall off a ledge. I can't even stumble off something. So like they don't even have that element. So, but again, to whoever designed this game, the levels, I think you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball on me a little bit, and I'm disappointed with that. Whoever designed the visuals for this, 10 out of 10. It looks amazing. Really, really good ideas. How you kind of put this stuff together. No idea how you sleep at night, if this is what you're thinking about when you're thinking about work, but 'tis what it is. Patterson, good to see you. Don, good to see you. Mr. S, good to see you. Gemma, good to see you. Good to see everybody by here. It's been a while. I know it's been over a month, but you know, life stuff. Anyways, again, I won't be using Restream anymore. I'm just going to be using YouTube. So if you're watching that, make sure to subscribe here if you want to hang out and chat, because this is the only place to do that. And yeah, hopefully in the future I can just hit the button and just stream and not need to set everything up on Restream. So, because I think that was the bottleneck. That was the pain point with trying to do some live streaming here. That being said, who knows what I'll be playing next time? I might try another horror game, because I still got some horror that I want to try here on Game Pass and stuff. So that being said, too, there's some games that are probably not going to stream very well as far as what people are going to find entertaining, but I want to play them, so I'm probably going to end up doing that. So, all right, have a good rest of your evening, everybody. Patterson, stay safe. Work on some new questions, some new topics for next time. That'd be a thing. I don't know when next time's going to be. Likely going to be in November, but we'll figure that one out. Happy Halloween weekend again, everybody, and be safe tomorrow. And candy corn's good. I like it. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Talk to you later.